What's going on, everybody? Today I am doing something a little bit different that I usually don't do. I am actually taking a fan suggested video. I got a message the other day from a Patreon on my Patreon. She or he, I don't know which one they are, so I will actually go forward just call them they for respect on how they might want to identify themselves. They sent me a very, very kind, very sweet message that I will keep between the two of us for, personal reasons. And they also suggested that I dive into what I guess these are something new on the first take called highlight videos. And both NAOKO and KOHARU from HANA were featured on there. And so they're two separate videos. It's not them doing something together or anything like that. So I'm going to do both videos in this one because it's fairly short, it looks like. They're like just shy of like 2-minute performances, it looks like. So more than anything, I want to thank her, honestly, again, for her for his or her very kind message they sent me, but also for these amazing suggestions for a group that, I obviously very much love and show a lot of appreciation to on this channel. So I apologize for a little bit longer intro, but I'm excited to dive into this. So first one we'll dive into is NAOKO's, and it looks like it's called RAW-AIR, and then we'll dive into KOHARU's right afterwards. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Here we go. NAOKO, oh my gosh, her body control is crazy. Oh, it's so fluid. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Oh my god! I have to say, just real quick, I really appreciate the fact that the First Take crew is giving us these like different various angles, like switching to like showing her footwork and how like smooth that is, switching to a more straight on shot like this, switching to almost like more of like a kind of like a downward angle, so we can just almost see every single perspective of her doing this absolutely incredible dance. I mean, this is a really freaking cool concept, and I love the idea that they have the black background like this also, because it really allows you to focus on the actual artists themselves. And like even the floor being white, it almost puts more attraction onto the artist too, because that white background kind of like draws you right into that very center piece where the artist is. So the whole entire concept is amazing and well put together by the First Take, I must say. And let alone NAOKO right now is killing this shit. Her body control is so crisp, so fluid. This is absolutely insane. She is an absolutely phenomenal dancer. I mean, I can't believe she's only been in HANA for about a year, and she's this good already. I mean, this is just mind-blowing. Oh my god, let's keep going. This production's wild, too. Oh, that was cool. That was actually sick. It was like almost like she grabbed that like snare noise like out of the air. It was like a and it was like whoosh, grabbed it. Like that's so sick. Like watch, I might go back a little bit too far, but watch her. It's like she grabs the sound out of the air. It's like right around here. It's like she grabs the sound. It's so sick. That was so freaking sick. Holy crap, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Wait, can I go to the end there? I think it was going to suggest what I wanted next anyways. No, stop it. I keep messing up. Here, KOHARU. Yes, that's what I want next. Hey, I clicked on it. KOHARU, please. There we go. Now, that way, I'll just switch over to the other video. Perfect. Okay. That makes it so much easier. Okay, sweet. That was... Okay, first of all, just real quick. That was so sick on NAOKO's part. That was honestly... I knew she was obviously a great dancer because I think I remember us hearing about it a lot, especially in No Girls, how good she was, and seeing how fluid and how like strong her dance skills were throughout that entire competition really was shown through that for sure. But I think she's actually gotten better. Like, it's actually insane that her body control is for not even just for her alone, the fact that somebody can have that type of body control when dancing. Like, there's moments where it felt like she was like a robot. Like, those were like moments that like I feel like only a robot could be like programmed to do because they were so crisp and so accurate. Like, I don't really know a damn thing about dancing and how that kind of stuff is even like worded. Like, I mean, the best I could say is like I've heard of some like childish dances from like my childhood, and like I know like it's called choreography and choreographers and stuff like that. But that's pretty much my dance knowledge. So I apologize if my terminology is a little bit immature to describe this kind of stuff, but that was mind-blowingly sick. And I'm very curious now to see what KOHARU is going to have for us. So hers is called Still Afraid, Still Alive. So I did not know what to expect from this, but the fact that they're like almost like little dance pieces, it looks like, is actually really fucking cool. And now I kind of see why they're a little shorter than like a full-on like singing performance. But yeah, this is cool. I like the idea of having both the singing side and now a dancer side for the first take. That's so cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into KOHARU's side. Let's go. This is gonna be so fun. This is a really fucking awesome concept. Ooh, she's doing hers barefoot. Knowing KOHARU, I feel like hers is going to be a little bit more ballet-ish. I feel like she has that kind of background, if I remember correctly, from her days at No Girls. Let me see. I mean, just by the stance, too, let's be honest. The production they choose for these things is so cool. It's like wild. Oh my gosh, KOHARU! So good! Oh my gosh! How do these guys memorize how to do this? It almost doesn't look real. That's how good it is. This is blowing my mind, honestly. Oh, that was actually really cool. I like that a lot. Her little like tiptoe, like little like part of the dance in there, kind of matched with that like boom, boom, part of the kick coming in. I think if I'm seeing that correctly. Let me see. Let me see if she does it right. Well, I think she does. Yeah, just it's maybe not perfect, but it's pretty damn close. That's really sick. Oh man, she dropped down so hard at that. kind of stuff is crazy to me. Just the precision. It's like how precise that ending part is. Like, let's just go back real quick here. Like the precision that you have to have, and then the body control, let alone, is so wild. Let's just watch this little ending part here. There's such subtle movements. Like, I feel like I've gone through this before when I've done like dance practices and whatnot for various groups. I've always said it blows my mind to see this kind of stuff be brought to life, because I feel like with singing, like, yeah, that could take some time or whatnot to like get the right vocal, get the right, you know, cadence or whatnot, especially if you might be doing like higher notes or lower notes, something that's maybe outside your comfort zone. I could see why that sometimes might take hours and hours to be able to perfect in the studio. But I feel like with dancing, it's more than just like doing it, if you will. Like, I feel like it's like, I feel like singing is like almost like an aspect of like, here's the lyrics, go, do it, sing how you would, rap as you would, if you will. But I feel like dancing is like, you have to put in so many hours to not only memorize this choreography for this dance, but then to make sure that you don't miss one, you know, step off. You don't miss one perfect turn. You don't land perfectly in a certain, like, you know, stance or whatnot. And with singing, it's like you can record like parts of it and then come back to it and perfect the rest of it. With a dance, I feel like it has to be all one fluid performance. If you mess up in one spot throughout the entire thing, you have to start all over. And it's like, let alone if you do this with a group and you miss, and one person messes up, that affects the whole entire group. So now you got the pressure of doing it for yourself, but also for the entire group, so that you don't screw up their moment to shine. Or to shine as, you know, one whole group together. That's the one thing I love about dancing, is that it's probably one of the most complex things that people can do. Because, like I said, it's far more than just something where, well, let me say this. I will say, hands off to people who just have that. You know, obviously, people have to take lessons for singing, have to go get lessons for dancing, for this sport, for that, you know, like art lessons or something like that, if you're into drawing or, you know, painting or something like that. Obviously, people go get lessons to improve that kind of stuff. It's again why HANA turned out to be as good as they are, because we already knew that most of them could sing and had the talent, but they just needed to be perfected to be able to be good enough for a group. So there's probably some people out there who just naturally have that niche where they can watch somebody dance and almost mimic it immediately. I know some idols that can do that, that I could name off the top of my head, but we don't really care about that much. But for me to not just spend hours and hours going on and on about this, I would just say major props to not only NAOKO and KOHARU here for those phenomenal performances, but also to any dancer out there who puts in that time and effort to make something this cool and really bring it to life. Because I can spot good talent, but I can also take the time to show appreciation for the time and effort it probably takes to do something like this and pull it off to that caliber. So major props to them, and major props to all you dancers out there who take that time and effort to do something cool like this for us to appreciate and watch and enjoy. Yeah, so cool. Thank you again for my lovely Patreon for Patreon, sorry, that's what they're called. Thank you again for my lovely Patreon who suggests this to me. This is so much fun, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll take suggestions from other people too if you guys want to. You can message me on my Instagram. You can message me on my Patreon. I will take suggestions from anybody, honestly. So don't just think it's just a one-time thing. I want to make sure I put that out there. But anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below. I'm going to place reaction post for HANA over here, and you can check out my most recent reaction already over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching yourselves, showing me love and support, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, bye!